Unfortunately, we did not get a new Bavsargra in the episode, but we got the official reveal of the new Lianorn, so let's begin. But first, cards for the last few days. This time, just 2 Stoicheia cards. The first one is on a dark, gloomy night, resentment freeze, which is a grade 1 Orm order, and you play it by Soul Blasting 1. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose 1 card from among them and put it to the drop zone. Then choose 1 card grade less than or equal to your Vanguard and call it to rearguard from the drop zone. And of course, shuffle your deck. So basically, you get a choice mill and then you get a superior call out of it. Yep, definitely a good addition to Zorga, and probably the replacement for the other grade 1 that just superior calls plus 5k. Next, a common for Lianorn, and it's actually pretty decent. Happy Dreaming Festa. It's a grade 3 normal order, and you play it by counterblasting 1 if your Vanguard is Lianorn that is grade 3. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 grade 1 or lower cards from among them, and call them to rearguard and shuffle your deck. It's just a decent superior call engine for Lianorn. You might play it, it is up to player preferences. It's basically a trade 1 for 2. And now to the Tuesday stream. First off, we got some lyrical cards for some reason ready. The first one being Favor to You, Legidia. Grade 1, AK Power and Skills. Auto Rearguard. When this card boosts a grade 3 or higher Fortilia, costs Soul Blast 2, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets this ability. Auto Vanguard. When this card attack hits the Vanguard, Countercharge 1. Don't like that it's an on-hit countercharge engine, but for Fortia, since it's a restanding Vanguard, that is a pretty decent pressure attack right there. I'm not saying it's a consistent countercharge engine, but it is usable. Next, Boisterous High Tension Roxila. Grade 2, Tank Power and Skills. It has the Friend ability, and the second skill, which is the main skill, Auto Rearguard. When this card attacks the Vanguard, if you have 3 or more friends, this unit gets plus 5 key power to end that battle. If you have 5 or more, choose one of your Rearguards with a Friend ability that is not in the same column as this unit and return it to your hand. It's a beater that can basically kind of protect some of your rear guards to reserve resources, and it can also be discard fodder for some of the stuff for that return card, because for Fortia you do want to have a full field, so just keep that in mind. But it is another card with a friend ability, which is also very important because they kind of lack friend units. And now to the set 6 cards. First up, we got 1 Bavsargra card, that being Seal Blaze Dragon Shabda. Grade 2, Tank Power and Skills. Count Rearguard. During your turn, if you have 2 or more arms card on your Vanguard, plus 5k. That's of course fine being a 15k beater, but the second skill, Auto Drop Zone. When a unit is placed from Drop Zone to Rearguard and your Vanguard is Bavsargra, costs Counterblast 1, call this to Rearguard. A reusable 15k beater. Definitely running this in Bavsargra, alright, because as long as you can consistently arm Bavsargra almost every single turn, you will most likely get this unit back. And onto the Lianorn cards. Our first card is Congratulatory Performance Sasus. Grade 1, 5k power and the skills. Auto Rearguard. When this card boosts a Vanguard, costs Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or greater rearguards not being attacked, move it to the Guardian Circle. If it could not move, this unit gets plus 5 key power to end a turn. Basically force your opponent to intercept. But if they can't intercept, it's just extra power. I mean, it's okay, it's probably not the best card, but this card is guaranteed to boost for Lianorn, so I say it's an okay card. Finally, Grand March of Full Moon Lianorn. Grade 3, 13 power and skills. Act Vanguard. Once per turn, costs Counterblast 1, draw a card, choose 1 card from your hand and call it to rearguard or discard it. Just remember, orders exist, so sometimes you are forced to discard because of it, but overall it is a okay plus engine. Second skill is literally the same thing as a trial deck one, where Auto Vanguard. When this card attacks, costs Soul Blast 1, discard card from your hand. This unit is boosted by all the units in the back row with the boost ability, and if this card is boosted by 3 or more units, also draw plus 1 to end that battle. And then at the end of that battle, choose 2 of your back row rearguards and stand them back up. So nothing's changed from the trial deck from there, it's just the other skill. And like usual, this is basically just mass power boosting right here, and it also lets you trigger those boosting skills and lets you reuse those 2 boosters in the back row again. So of course, this is actually not too bad. Still, it's just basically another way of saying mass power up. So that's it for these reveals. What do you guys think about the new Lianorn? Like usual, not much different from the trial deck other than that second skill. Either way, looking from the trial deck one, it was still pretty cool to me. In my opinion, really hasn't changed from there. Okay, now that almost everything from set 6 has been revealed, what deck are you most excited about? Revel Dress is definitely what I'm most excited about. Second one is maybe Crossover Dress. I just don't really want to build another Dragon Empire deck, so I might not build it. But Revel Dress is a definite must for me. But in that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.